Yeah, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is another part of the IT course that we started on. So, I want to welcome you all back and Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, so our today's topic we're going to deal with input and output devices. So, someone may ask, what are input devices and what are output devices? Anyway, as we said, we just try to understand these things in their original way so that it's not going to be too complicated for us. Yeah, so I'm going to start with what are input devices. Input devices are the devices um, that give us that allow us to command our computers, or are devices that allow us to put information into our computer. Remember I said two things: device that allow us to command and to work with our computer internally, that allow us to command our computer, and things that allow us to put something in our computer. Input basically work in input of the information. So I have some example of input devices here. For example, number one, we have a keyboard. Keyboard is an input device because we use keyboard to type and enter information to our computer. So then keyboard is an input device. On the second example, we have mouse. Mouse is also an input device because through the help of mouse we collect information from floppy disks or removable disks, whatever, flash drives. With the command, with help of mouse command, we can take this information from one device to our system. So, and through the mouse we can use it. As we see, if we move the mouse, we see the division, we see an arrow indicating this is the insertion point, this is where you can work on. So mouse is also an input device. Then we have CD. As we all know, we used to collect information from device to device with CD. We collect information from one source to another source with the help of CD. So in this way, CD is also an input device. And you have my mic. Mic is also an input device because through mic, as we know today, there are programs like speech recognition, which you can talk to your computer and the computer do exactly what you said. Because through the help of your mouse, you can program your computer to recognize your voice and to do as you said, to follow your command. Yeah. And then we have external CD-ROM or the external DVD-ROM. Yes, this is also an input device because with the help of external CD-ROM or external DVD-ROM, we can take information from other sources, from other CDs, other DVDs, to put in our computer, and we work on with it. So in this way, inputs are any devices that allow you to put a data to your PC. It's an input device. So then we come to the output. So here is its opposite. Input allows you to put data on your PC or to work on your PC. Whilst output produce a result of what your PC is doing for you in a visual way. For example, the main output for a computer system is the screen, a monitor. Monitor is an output because without monitor we will not know what's going on in this machine there. But the monitor is there to display us the operation, what the computer is doing, and it's giving us the access to command this particular PC. So monitor, that's why it's described as an output. It shows you what your computer is doing, you know. Then the other output we have here is the printer. You know, the printer is also an output because, you know, as we know, you can take information in your computer and print it in a paper form, in a readable form, so that you can access or read this information, or you can pass it to somebody else, but it's giving you the results of what was inside the system in a readable format. It's producing you an output, a visual format that you can see, you know. And so this is another output device, a speaker, a music speaker. Because we know without a speaker, the music might be playing in your system, but you will not hear it. Like some people have this problem, people who are having problem with their sound cards, or who are using a desktop without inbuilt speaker. Yeah, the PC can be playing sound, but you are not going to hear anything without this device from your computer. So this allowed us to know the sound, to hear what the computer is playing, what kind of music is it playing, you know. So that's why speaker will also be categorized under output device. So now we have another side. You know, we talk about the input, we talk about output, but there are some devices that can be categorized as both input and output devices. Yes, because you can use this device to put a data in your PC, and you can at the same time use these devices to see a data from your PC, or to take a data from your PC. You know, for example, a camera. Camera is an input device. We can use a camera to take pictures and put them in our computer. Okay? But in some categories, in live chats, we can attach the camera, and without taking pictures, we can be seeing from other cameras through this camera. It's going to be a mediator to show us what's going on in other places. So in that way, a webcam can serve as both input and output devices. And the other category that can fall into input and output devices is the same thing, our monitor. Because as we know, in the modern days, we have a PC screens that let us touch. With touch screen access, you can input a data in your PC. You can use the keyboard, the monitor to write on, you know, put information into your PC. And you can use the same monitor to see what is happening in the PC, you know. So there are orders and orders, but our level now, I think we understand what is input and what is output. So it's not that complicated, and don't take it complicated. Just try to understand them in their original context. Then it's going to be easier. So I hope this video helps, and you know, you are welcome to ask. You know, I will be happy to feed you back if I know the question you are asking, you know. Yes, thank you for your support, you know. And I'm going to be happy if you can like the video, and if you can share your views, you know, if you can tell me how the video helps, and how the topics you want me to talk about, you know. Yes, thank you, and bye bye.